For us, the concept of our indigenous laws is relational. Relational, it's relational concept. Relational because we cannot remove our relationship with the different elements of society. The various elements within our ancestral domain. It means our connection to the different aspect of our environment. Individualism is a foreign concept. Our dynamics as indigenous people is communal. You do not only think about yourself, but the concern of others. For example, within our ancestral domain, our relationship with people is a part of our nature. A relationship where love is strong and tight. That is why there is order. That is why we have uh, cooperation, helping one another, and a general concern for others. This is strong in us. Next is our relationship with nature. Our environment, for example, the spring, which is the source of water, it is considered taboo to dirty the spring water, because that is our life, and we find and if we and we find anyone who desecrates the spring, because that is everyone's water source. And this is just one of our many laws regarding the environment. Then we have a strong relationship with our beliefs. One belief is our respect for our source. Other religious sectors say we are pagans because we worship our ancestors like gods. But I think that is a misconception, because we do not worship or treat our ancestors as God, but we recognize their presence and respect them, which is but natural. They are the ones who made our settlement. They are the ones who made our homes, our rice terraces. All our values and traditions come from them, passing it down to us, which we still practice until now. And yes, culture is dynamic. It is not permanent and is subject to change. But our values, uh, heritage, and traditions which we inherited from our ancestors is something we maintain and adapt, weaving it with the changing world, maintaining the best of this with the current times we are born in. Finally, our relationship with God, who we cannot see, is also strong. All these connections and relationships gives birth to abuse. Because if your connection is broken with any of this, you learn to exploit, you learn to steal, you start hurting others. Even individualism arises. These are negative values that violates our rights. And this is a job of us elders to strengthen and tighten this relationship with our ancestral domain, because greed and envy are foreign concepts. Our relationship with the Almighty, other natures, and other natures uh, is diminishing. And if these relationships are broken, it could lead to worse situations like conflict, disasters, and even epidemic. For example, in conflict between individuals, violation of rights, loss of respect can cause misunderstanding between people. Moving, like for instance, moving one's boundary in our private properties can lead to intergenerational conflict. And if it will not be reconciled, uh, it will create unpeace to the incoming generations. Same among neighboring tribes. One common cause of conflict is on resources because of greed, water, the loss of respect of the natural flow of water, for example. That can lead, that can even lead to tribal war. Meaning, if there is war, there is death. So, which is unhealthy. Second, disaster, for example, broken relationship with man to his environment. Uh, Example of this is negligence, because we have our duty to safeguard and monitor our ancestral domain through constant visitation, monitoring, and if you neglect your duty as a community people, you cannot distinguish any harmful situation like cracks, because our community is mountainous. It can lead to erosion. Uh, Other examples are yung the rampant cutting of trees, for example, which causes erosion and will lead to flooding to some river downstream in the river banks. Yes, that is if a relationship uh, with our environment is neglected and uh, broken, you will be or detached. Even epidemic also can uh, also arise because of uh, unbalance, lack of contentment, violation of agricultural calendar can cause diseases or epidemic to crops. Same with people, unhealthy lifestyle, uh, which weakens the immune system, leading to stability of diseases. These are uh, this is because uh, we are being detached uh, with our relationship to the different elements of society. So, in order to restore these damages or broken relationships, we need dialogue. That's why uh, dialogue is the best means of restoring relationship in order to sustain uh, harmony among people, uh, the environment, and even the spirit. We dialogue with nature. We dialogue with the spirits. Well, that is our belief because we believe that there is there are spirit which we believe are guardian of nature, which uh, we should talk to them, ask permission if we, for example, we go to our forest, we have to ask permission for the guardian spirit. So dialogue, that is part of dialogue, which is uh, the our weapon or our instrument in restoring a broken relation between uh, people and nature. Well, it used to be coupled with rituals for us to reflect uh, and to cleanse uh, whatever dirt or problems or unrest. So ritual is also important to us as part of our culture. That is to in order to restore the imbalance situation because uh, ours is our rituals also as a means of preventive and curative uh, system of restoring broken relationship. Thank you.